For 100 years, winter never ended. No flower, no warmth, until one girl found something that should not exist. A living seed. A young girl named Elara lived in a small, snow-buried village. She often gazed out her window, dreaming of the colorful springs her grandmother spoke of. One day, while gathering firewood in the deep snow, something caught Elara's eye. It was a small golden seed, radiating a warmth that melted the snow around it. It was the only living thing she'd ever seen in the frozen landscape. She rushed back to her cottage and showed the seed to her grandmother. The old woman's eyes widened.
This is a sun seed.
"This is a sun seed, Elara," she whispered. Legend says it can bring back the spring if taken to the sunstone on the highest mountain. Knowing what she had to do, Elara packed a small bag. She looked back at her home one last time, her heart filled with a mixture of fear and hope. Her journey to bring back the spring had begun. Elara walked for hours into the deep, silent forest. The trees were like ancient giants, their branches heavy with a century of snow. Night fell under the shelter of a large tree. She took out the sunseed, its warm, golden light, a comforting beacon in the cold darkness. The next morning, a magnificent creature appeared. A giant white deer with large, gentle eyes. It was a spirit of the forest, drawn by the light of the sunseed. It lowered its head, offering its help. With Elara on its back, the spirit bounded through the snow, much faster than she could ever walk. They left the forest behind and raced across the open plains, towards the towering mountains where the sunstone awaited. The climb up the mountain was treacherous. Elara clung to the spirit deer as it navigated icy ledges and steep cliffs. The wind howled around them, but the deer's sure-footedness gave her courage. During a particularly fierce blizzard, they took shelter in a mountain cave. Inside, Elara's sunseed illuminated ancient paintings on the walls. They depicted the very journey she was on, foretelling the return of the sun. Finally, the storm cleared, and they reached the summit. There, encased in centuries of ice, stood the legendary sunstone. It was a massive crystal monolith, dormant and waiting. Following the prophecy, Elara placed the glowing sunseed into a perfect indentation on the stone surface. A brilliant, golden light burst forth, cracking the ice and illuminating the mountain peak. The transformation had begun. As the sunseed was placed into the stone, a beam of pure golden light shot into the sky that had encased the mountain for a century, began to melt, turning into cascading waterfalls. The light from the sunstone spread like a wave across the land below. Everywhere it touched, the snow vanished, replaced by vibrant green forests and sparkling blue rivers. Its mission complete, the spirit deer bowed its head to Elara in a silent farewell. Its form dissolved into golden light particles, rejoining the sun it had helped to restore. Elara stood alone on the mountain peak, now covered in blooming flowers. She looked out at the vibrant, green world below, knowing that she had brought the spring back home.